Wait, did EJ DiMera really just threaten a little girl in a mental institution just to get back at Kristen? Are you kidding me right now? And hold on a second. Is Holly Jonas actually going to die from arsenic poisoning while Johnny DiMera covers up his own father's literal crimes? Welcome back to Peacock TV Spoilers, your home for all things Salem. We have an absolutely explosive week coming up, full of toxic family feuds, deadly medical mysteries, and some seriously messy love triangles. If you love the drama as much as I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a single update. Now, let's get into the madness. Let's start with the absolute jaw-dropper of the week. EJ DiMera has officially lost his mind, and he is channeling full-blown Stefano-DiMera energy right now. The spoilers for Monday, July 6, reveal that EJ pays a little visit to Brady Black over at Bayview. Yes, you heard me correctly. EJ goes to a psychiatric facility to hand-deliver a gift to his niece. Now, Brady Black and Kristen DiMera are going to clash massively over this unexpected visit, and honestly, they have every right to be terrified. Everyone else might be scratching their heads wondering why Uncle EJ is suddenly playing nice, but Kristen knows exactly what this is. This is a direct, terrifying threat. If you ask me, this is the most brilliant and ruthless move the writers have given EJ in years. The actor playing EJ is absolutely killing it right now. EJ is sending Kristen a loud and clear message. You sent Sophia Choi to kill my son Johnny, so I am showing you how easily I can get to your daughter. It is a classic mafia-style warning. But let's be real for a second. Kristen is a massive hypocrite. She is sitting there clutching her pearls because EJ got close to Rachel, completely ignoring the fact that she literally murdered Sophia with a rock and threw her in the Salem River. Kristen has absolutely no moral high ground here. She targeted Johnny first. EJ is just returning fire, but using a fragile little girl who is already grieving her dead best friend? That is cold-blooded, even for a DiMera. Here at Peacock TV Spoilers, we've been tracking this storyline, and we think EJ is playing a very dangerous game of Russian roulette. EJ knows exactly what it feels like to have a child targeted. Remember years ago when Nicole Walker kidnapped EJ and Sammy's baby Sydney? EJ tore the globe apart looking for his daughter. He knows the sheer panic of a parent protecting their child. So for him to turn around and weaponize Rachel against Kristen just shows how deeply desperate and unhinged he has become. EJ is drowning in legal trouble. Rafe Hernandez and Kat Green are building a massive federal case against him, and he is lashing out at anyone in his way. I honestly believe Kristen is going to retaliate with something deadly. You do not poke the bear when the bear is Kristen DiMera. Speaking of EJ's terrible parenting, we need to talk about Johnny DiMera. Johnny is officially confronting EJ about the arsenic situation on Monday. And it is about time. I am so incredibly frustrated with Johnny right now. EJ literally begged Johnny to handle the Coriseal mess, dragging him into this massive corporate cover-up as the CEO of DiMera Enterprises. EJ manipulated Johnny into breaking into Sarah Horton's hospital office to steal files. And Johnny did it on baby Trey's first birthday, no less. Chanel Dupree DiMera was suspicious, and Johnny lied right to her face to cover for his father. I can't even begin to explain how mad this makes me. Chanel is pregnant. Chanel has breast cancer. She is fighting for her life and the life of her unborn baby, and what is her husband doing? He is playing mobster for daddy. Johnny is risking federal prison to protect EJ, a man who would throw him under the bus the second it benefits him. When Johnny confronts EJ in person this week, I hope he finally grows a backbone and tells EJ he is done. But knowing Johnny, he is too deep in the mud now. If the feds find out Johnny broke into Sarah's office, his marriage to Chanel is going to be completely destroyed. I think the writers are setting Johnny up to take the fall for EJ's crimes, and it is going to be a massive tragedy. Now, let's shift gears to the medical nightmare happening over at the hospital. Poor Holly Jonas is clinging to life. The spoilers confirm that Holly has been poisoned with arsenic. She isn't getting any worse, but she isn't getting any better either. Sarah Horton is in an absolute panic because she fears time is running out. They are desperately waiting for the water test results to come back, but there is a massive tease that a mysterious clue could crack the arsenic case wide open. Will there be a telltale symptom that finally confirms the source of the poison? We all know this arsenic poisoning is directly tied to the tainted DiMera drugs from Smith Island. EJ knows it, Johnny knows it, and Rafe is trying to prove it. If Sarah finds this mysterious clue, it could be the exact piece of evidence Rafe needs to slap cuffs on EJ DiMera once and for all. I am literally on the edge of my seat waiting for this medical mystery to wrap up because Holly has suffered enough. The poor girl just survived a drug overdose storyline not that long ago, and now she is being poisoned by legacy corporate greed. The writers are putting Holly through the absolute ringer this sweeps month. And speaking of Sarah, her personal life is about to get incredibly messy. With the stress of Holly's fading life and the guilt over her other patient destiny dying from the tainted drugs, Sarah is breaking down. And who does she turn to for comfort? Xander Cook Kyriakis. The spoilers say Sarah will open up to Xander once again, and he will be right there to hold her. I am screaming. I know Sarah is currently with Brady Black, but let's be honest, the chemistry between Sarah and Xander is absolutely magnetic. They are toxic, they are chaotic, but they belong together. But here is the massive plot twist. Brady is likely going to walk in and catch them, having this close, intimate moment. Are you kidding me? Brady is already stressed to the max, dealing with Kristen and Rachel's drama at Bayview. If he walks into the hospital and sees his girlfriend wrapped in the arms of her ex-husband, a man who used to be a literal hitman, by the way, Brady is going to lose his mind. Brady has a horrible track record with jealousy and addiction. If he feels like he is losing Sarah to Xander, I honestly believe Brady might spiral out of control. Plus, Xander is currently hiding the massive secret that he hooked up with Kristen. If Sarah finds out Xander slept with Kristen while playing the supportive hero, she is going to absolutely destroy him. This love triangle is a ticking time bomb, and I cannot wait for the explosion. Finally, we have to talk about the comedic relief that is rapidly turning into a horror show. Leo Stark is nursing yet another concussion. Seriously, how many times can this man get hit in the head? And he is trying to do damage control with his former bestie, Gwen Rizchek. Gwen is staying with Leo to make sure he doesn't fall asleep. But while they are chatting, Gwen completely freaks out over EJ. Leo is actually the one trying to keep her calm, which tells you how bad the situation is. If Leo Stark is the voice of reason, you know you are in deep trouble. Why is Gwen panicking? Well, let's connect the dots. Gwen funded Dr. Rolf's Super Serum 2 to bring Lexi Carver back. EJ took her money and promised her a massive payout. But now, the serum is failing. Lexi is dying again. The tainted drug scandal is blowing up in the press, and the feds are circling DiMera Enterprises. EJ is a cornered animal right now, and cornered animals bite. Gwen knows that EJ will absolutely throw her to the wolves to save his own skin. If EJ goes down for the arsenic poisoning and the illegal serum testing, he is taking Gwen down with him. I think Gwen is realizing that making a deal with the devil always comes with a deadly price tag. Leo better keep an ice pack on his head, because he is going to need all his brain cells to help Gwen scheme her way out of this one. This week is going to be absolute perfection. The stakes have never been higher. So, I have to ask you guys, do you think Brady will catch Sarah and Xander in a compromising position. And what do you think EJ's ultimate endgame is with Rachel? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below because I read every single one of them. Thank you so much for tuning in to Peacock TV Spoilers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a dose of Salem drama. See you next time.